Previously on the show that we do.
In Justin's That Should Be Me lyrics, where is everybody laughing?
Down at the foosball.
No one has said that phrase ever in human history.
Everybody's laughing down at the foosball.
That sounds like Randy Newman.
Everybody's laughing down at the foosball.
Welcome to Beer and Board Games, folks. What game will we be playing tonight? Don't you know? Can't you read my mind? No. Well, perhaps you need to play Kreskin's ESP game. We're going to learn how to tap the innate power of our mind. We hope that you will get some of that benefit too.
Wait, they are getting some of the benefit.
He already knows.
We are drinking a new beer from New Holland called Pilgrim's Dole Wheat Wine Ale. 12% ABV.
Why do you do this to us? This smells like a dusky old basement. I smell water heater.
If nothing
This
else...
is not a nice finished basement like the basement featured in Welcome to the Basement. This is a dank, dusky basement full of spiders and full of secrets.
Holy shit, it tastes like pure caramel.
It tastes like a beef soup.
I don't get the beef soup.
Beef soup like the simmered bones.
The deep burgundy of meat.
That sounds like something Sam Elliott would say.
As the story goes, when the moon is full, you can taste the deep burgundy of meat.
What, are you the dungeon master for the Kreskin game?
Apparently
Yes.
he is. Try to find out whether we have ESP, our clairvoyant, or the three responses of the mystery pendulum. A typical setup for beer and board games has been created by Turtle and Crow using metal wire.
Wow, look at that. Thank you, Turtle and Bird.
Turtle
For making
and
that.
Crow, which is a bird, yes.
So I was right.
No.
No.
The test store, Jason, takes the 25 card set, either all symbols or all colors, and shuffles them thoroughly. Let's go with colors. You pick up the top card, you look at it, and you call out card number 1.
Card number 1.
Magenta.
This time you're going to look at it, though. We're going to record what we think the colors are based on these 5 possibilities. We're going to find out the results and see who the hell can do ESP amongst our group.
This game was provided to us by Carissa. Thank you, Carissa, for letting us use the ESP Kreskin game.
Okay, Mr. Kreskin.
Yes. Are you ready to use your mind brains? Card number 1.
We're supposed to pick a color?
Yeah,
Yes.
very quickly.
Card number 2. Card number 3.
Got it.
Card number 4. I'm sending you card 5. 11. 12.
This is the stupidest thing.
You're
I've
sounding
ever
like
played.
angry.
13.
This
Yeah,
is not
channeling.
This is not a game.
It's going to be fun. You'll see the results and know that
14.
that you're
23. It's time to learn about clairvoyance.
All right, Werner Herzog.
I'm green. Green. Number 1, green. Who
Yes.
got it?
wrong.
Shit.
Yes.
Number 2, yellow.
Yes!
No.
Number 3, green.
Got it. Totally got it.
Number 4, blue.
I got that one.
Number 5, green.
Yes.
And blue is the final color.
Yes. You get a lot of them?
I got 5 points.
5.
7.
Here's what Kreskin says about this whole situation.
Thanks for buying my game.
Now I gotta go see a broad. Come see my show at the Sands. I do 3 shows a night for 17 nights in a row. It's me, Kreskin. Get me another vodka gimlet, you bastard. Tell the colored kid to shine my shoes.
What?
It's the 60s!
I get what you're saying.
Kreskin!
I get it.
It's not me.
I know you're not being racist.
I'm not Kreskin.
I know.
5, that's average.
You can guess one of 5 colors just as well as any other idiot.
7 would mean slight ESP ability.
I just want to point out at this point, this is not a game.
It says right here, Milton Bradley, for ages 10 to adult.
I actually don't see the word game anywhere.
Well, that's
On
true.
here.
I don't see that either.
Okay, so it might not be a game, but is it fun?
No.
All right, an insult from Cal Stevens to his mate Mitch Skinner. They live in Australia. Mitch is Kale's best mate, and he just got engaged to his fiancee Lena, and he's a hipster and he brews his own beer.
Oh, Cal, what a dipshit.
Yeah.
Kale wants us to insult Mitch Skinner.
Oh, Mitch Skinner's even worse.
Cal's nice, but Mitch
Mitch is like a double dipshit.
down under, more like down blunder. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Mitch is
Yeah.
a right bastard.
Guess what Adam brought back from Portugal?
Ebola?
No,
Oh,
some sort of racist chocolate snacks.
Conguitos.
hey, I'm not saying it's racist, but it does make me think I'm eating a thing that is alive.
I don't want to eat no humanoid chocolate-covered peanut.
I don't want to eat no humanoid chocolate covered peanut.
Mr. Newman, what was the inspiration for your current hit? I don't want to eat no humanoid chocolate peanut.
I went to Portugal and got a bag of snacks.
We played the Kreskin ESP
Yeah.
game. We were wrong to pick that game, which is why we're picking this next game, Get It Wrong, to win.
And we each get a sheet of get-to-win punchables. Object of the game is to give as many wrong answers as you can to the questions, collect tokens, and win the game.
What you play the game?
What's the game?
What you play the game?
What's your game?
How old are you?
7.
Complete this phrase. Knock knock.
Hi there.
Name a TV soap opera.
How I Met Your Mother.
Name a TV sitcom.
Game of Thrones.
Name an animal you might see in a zoo.
You got 4.
Tough, isn't it?
It is tough.
How much does a volunteer get paid?
700.
How many corners does a square have?
6.
Who was Hansel's sister? Hansel's sister.
Mansfield.
Name the missing vowel. A-E-I-O.
7. What? It's fine.
Hansel and Mansfield.
Alright.
How many fingers on one hand?
100.
In The Wizard of Oz, what is Dorothy's dog's name?
Weed Whacker.
Who is Sherlock Holmes' sidekick?
Dr. Fuck Knob.
What animal hops and has a pouch in it to carry its baby?
Rabbit.
What is another word for shot?
This is the first time I played a game with you guys that was actually a really good game.
I'm glad we can make it happen for you.
Yeah.
1 out of 3.
What do you use to make a telephone call?
A toaster.
Well, name a famous football player.
Brian Gumble.
What do you make? What wakes up sleeping booty?
A punch.
You didn't get the last one.
Fuck! How many pieces are in a bikini?
49.
Name something you take camping.
A dynamite.
What would you wear? Where would you wear a tiara?
To the mall.
What do you rest your head on at night?
Daggers.
How many days are in a leap year?
70.
I once saw a woman in a 49-piece bikini, so
Fuck you.
If you're camping in caves that you have to uncover, you would take dynamite.
if you're like
with
a
you.
gold miner and you're camping,
Yeah.
you would take
Ah,
dynamite.
you
Yeah.
guys are dicks. You got a Cape Date story for us?
It was about a week after the whole Cape Date thing happened, right?
Let me just recap it for people who might not know
Recap
the
it.
thing. When he was 17, he was going on a date with a girl, and he showed up wearing a cape. She was less than thrilled, and the date really didn't go anywhere.
So a week later, things had, kind of fizzled between us, but I wasn't willing to give up. I was like, we could still make this work. We, in homeroom, had taken a love quiz. So you fill out all these questions, and then this outside company sends back your top 10 people in your high school who you match up with best for love.
So there's a business?
There was
That-
they,
Okay.
Did you go to eHarmony High?
This was apparently something that happened in multiple high schools.
I thought
did it.
when you said love quiz, it was like one of these things.
And so I look at the list and I'm like, oh my God, number 2, the girl I went on a Cape date with. And I go up to her at her locker and I'm just like, look at my list, you're number 2 on my list. And she's just like,
Fly away, Cape Man.
All right, well, speaking of your weird and pathetic peccadillos, a friend of ours, Tony Trout, who has been on this show before, he has a theory about you. I was hanging out with him last night, and he said, oh, you know those super dudes that he makes, the super dudes? He told a story about how he made those and took them to the church and they didn't sell or whatever. Church. He's like, yeah, Tony, I remember. It happened when he was a teen. And then he said, what if he just made that up?
that's the theory?
Yes, you made up that story so you could
start like a super dude business. I said, well, you know, that might hold water, but he's got like the old super dude that was at the bottom of a drawer for 20 years. And he's like, he could have just made that and distressed it. I think he's convinced that you're making these stories up.
Wow.
Just to, I don't know why. I don't know what the end game is.
The end game is to make myself look as pitiful and sad as possible.
Go. How many letters are there in the alphabet?
13.
What is an avocado?
It's a warp drive.
Wow.
What do you call your mother's mother?
Twanita.
Spell dog.
H.
8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11.
I've got 18.
God, oh my God.
I have 17.
I have 13.
Go.
Where do Big Bird and the Cookie Monster live?
Sammy Street.
What is the smallest dog in the litter called?
A muffin.
Name a musical note.
X.
Name someone who won the Nobel Prize.
Pekins.
What do you say?
You mean Alexander Pekins?
Yes. What are you doing?
This fell off.
Adam, the screw came out. What happened?
I'm a monster!
Damn
Broke
it.
the buzzer timer. What do you say about that, Matt?
What?
What game is played on a pool table?
Jump around.
How many months are in a half a year?
500.
What does Angelina Jolie do for a living?
She fucks men.
What animal is small, gray, and eats cheese?
A dog.
What drink do you put on cereal?
Pepsi.
I think you
I
got
think
5.
you did.
Yeah.
Woo!
Jump
Jolie
around
do?
isn't necessarily a game, but we all give high five here.
High five.
Punch.
Boris Yeltsin doesn't do high
High
Oh, okay.
five.
Well, folks, we had a good time tonight.
Well, we played a game called Justin Bieber.
Backstage pass.
Not since I was but a babe have I been this inspired.
And what a babe he was.
Baby, baby, oh.
We learned that none of us possess extrasensory perception, nor the patience to play that bullshit fucking game.
But we learned we're all really good at getting it wrong.
Getting it wrong is what we do best. And you're never getting it wrong when you tune in to our show. And we hope you'll join us next time here on Beer and Board Games.
Ding, 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 ding.
I don't wanna eat no humanoid chocolate covered peanut.